Hey, happy Thursday, October 7th. Hope you guys are having a good day or will make it a good day, one or the other. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a status update in this quick video. I got some decals from Mr. Pato, and I am also going to clean up one of my mistakes, which should be pretty interesting. So first off, I want to just kind of go over this Justin Allgaier. This is actually one of his playoff schemes from last year in the Xfinity Series. And so I showed this the other day about how much I hate doing these Xfinity cars. But this is where I'm at with this thing. I am getting ready to put another coat of clear sealer on it so that I can then put the final coat of paint on the spoiler, and so that way I can finish this thing up for Mr. Doug. This is Mr. Doug. I shouldn't say south of the border, but south of Canada, fellow American, and a different Doug than the Doug that's north of the border. So I'm going to be finishing this thing up, and I've got the roof lines with the Sharpie black, and going to paint this red once I get, I think, another coat of sealer on it, and then I'll be done with this thing. Probably need to go over the front nose a little bit with some more red to make sure that that's nice and complete. But all in all, I think, it's about as best as I could do with this thing. A couple of the hard points that are crinkly and wiggly. I say wiggly, but just, creases. There's a little bit of a crease here as this comes over. I'm going to see if I can squeeze that in as I go through the sealing process. And then right along here, whenever you have this massive roof decal, the roof lines are protruding pretty far on this die-cast body. So you get a little bit of some creases here that don't want to lay flat at all. And so I'm going to be, kind of pushing those in to try to make those as best as I can, but they just don't want to lay nice and neat for you when you're working this type of, full wrap on the roof car. It's kind of hard to get that to be playing nice with you. So, but yeah. So this is just about done. So my mistakes, right? What does the scripture say? For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, and there is none righteous, no, not one. But there are things I don't know, guys. I messed up a couple of Chris's Kurt Busch playoff monsters, and I messed up on Travis's Noah Gragson. So Travis, what I did was, I don't know, I was thinking Noah Gragson. I'm immediately thinking, Xfinity Series, but this beard oil is a Cup Series car. So I had made this Xfinity car ready to go when the decals came in. The decals came in, I started getting it ready, cutting it up, starting the decal, and I put this across the nose, and I'm like, this doesn't fit. And I'm getting ready to put this on, and I'm like, this is not going to meet up, because this is not even close. I mean, it's like that. And then it hit me when I was looking at the sides, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a Cup Series car. You idiot, Doug. So I immediately stopped what I was doing there, of course, and I've got, I cut open a Chevy Camaro Cup car and got that going. And so that's in the process of being built, so I can basically transfer these decals from that car over to that one. And so it shouldn't be too difficult, right? I don't have any sealer on it. I just got to wet them down and gently lift them and move them. If I have any problems, I've got more decal sheets. I can do that. But I don't know, guys. I got to pay attention a little bit more. Not irreparable, but it just wastes time, right? And I hate wasting time. So I'm going to use that black Xfinity, and I'm going to build this other Justin Allgaier Eco Park decals that are over a black Xfinity. This is apparently from 2021. Mr. James sent some extra decals to me that he wanted to share, and so I'm going to go ahead and use this set. And so I've already started cutting it out. So once I move these decals over to that, then I can place these decals onto that black Xfinity, and it'll be a 2021 car. I also got the Sedaris. I got the beginnings of the Clint Boyer '07 DirecTV car that you requested. So I'll get that together. And Joey, I've got your Eric Almirola done, and so the last one I'm working for you is this blue chrome Kyle Busch number 18, his 2016 NASCAR. So I've got that dipped, and I also have I'm going to work up a Kurt Busch All-Star Bristol car, and so I've got that stripping right now over the jar. I just dipped that a little bit ago, so let that strip for a little bit longer, and then I'll scrape that off. And then I've got Sam wanted a Kurt Busch monster car, and then I'm going to do an All Lives Matter car with these two donor cars here. So, all right, let me show you what I did with my daughter's car and where I'm at with it, and I am getting very close to being done with it, to be honest with you. So I was able to get it all mounted in this case. I still have to print some labels, so I've got to work that up. But I've got the case here, and it's looking pretty good. Pretty happy with it, all in all. So this is the case where I put in the little push button switch, but I put it a little bit high. And I don't know, I'm probably going to have to trim a lot of these if I'm going to do it this way. But I had to trim into this clear plastic top in order for this thing to close. And underneath here, I wanted the battery not to be, I was thinking about doing a JB Weld on the battery holder here. But actually I don't want it like that. In case we need to replace the battery, I want this to be free. So I just kind of taped it down. So this is a little free. And then just take the wires down. And got that there. So you can see what it looks like when, down here, push the button on the side. And it's got the red underglow. Pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So this is my first one I'm doing with the underglow in a box in this display case like this, and it reflects nicely off of this bottom silver surface. So that looks pretty cool. You can see it off the back pretty brightly. But yeah, so my plan is to do an all-star Kurt Busch monster like this. I'm debating if I want to do green or if I want to do the orange gold color. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. I really want to do the green because I think that's going to look cool. But of course, in the race, it was that gold / orange underglow. But yeah, I think this is pretty neat having this here. I just need to clean this up and kind of get it a little bit more symmetrical. My little cut job, I need to file it down. I'm going to get a round file and kind of file this down and smooth this out a little bit, make that look a little bit better. But once I get the label and file this down, she's going to be here next week, so I'm excited about that. So I'll be able to get this done and probably put it in her room and just let her come into her room and let her see that and wonder what it is and go from there. So Alright, so I got some decals in the mail from Mr. Pato, and it is so exciting. So let's see if I can show you guys this. This is the Beard Oil number 62 Noah Gregson. Beard Oil Distributing. South Point on the back. And it's a black car, and you know, as I just showed you, I'm going to work it up. It's a cup car. So Travis requested this, and they are here. So cool. Alright, now I got some that Mr. Michael had requested. And I said I wasn't going to do 2021s, but I'm getting overrun already with requests for 2021. So I'm gonna relax that and do a few of them here. Here's a Anthony Alfredo Speedy Cash. I'll paint it the lime green, but I can do some other colors as well. Got that green background removed. He also asked for another Anthony Alfredo car, Taco Bell. So it's kind of a light shade of purple. I'm not sure I have it. So I'm going to need to do some research and figure out what the best paint is for that light purple color. And I had that background removed, of course, so that'll be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. A lot of black, of course, a lot of, you know, the regular shade of purple, but it just made most sense to get rid of the light colored purple. He also asked for a 2020 Ryan Preece number 37 Tide Power Pods. So a lot going on in this paint scheme, so I just had the white removed, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that'll be cool. I needed some white 42s for Matt Kenseth because I want to do one with the All-Star Bristol race with the white 42 on the roof. So I'm going to do this up with that. I'm going to siphon this off. But I was also thinking I can do some of these credit ones in some different colors. Maybe do a blue chrome, maybe do a black. Maybe do, I don't know, just something weird with it. But yeah, I can do one of these. Unfortunately, this, you know, he didn't really do too well in any of these Credit One paint schemes. But yeah, he didn't win any races last year. But this was his Pocono, first shot at Pocono, where he finished 11th. So if I want to do one up. But of course Lionel made these, and you can get these available in, you know, $8 or whatever they are these days. So but I'm just going to use this and part this kind of part this sheet out as I need it. So all right, we also got, I had a request for is this a Jeremy Mayfield? I think this is a Jeremy Mayfield number 36 OTC, 360 OTC. The problem, and so this is what happened, right? I got the request for this, I think a couple years ago, to be honest with you. And I declined it because the decal set doesn't have all the decals for the car. So for example, if you look up this paint scheme, and I'm just going to show you on this thing. So this gives you the side decals that are green, right? But nothing else is green. But on the car, the actual car that's driven, this is green, this is green, this is green, and the sides are black. So the reason I declined it initially a couple years ago was I've got to paint this. I've got to match this green decal and paint the car that color, and then paint the sides. It's a two-tone paint scheme, but one of the tones has to match the decal or it's going to look stupid. So the guy came back to me a few months ago and said, hey, would you revisit this, and would you mind giving it a try? I'll kind of take whatever you can put together. I really want this car. So I acquiesced and kind of gave in and said, okay, I'll order the decal sheet. It's not that expensive. I think you get 3 of these for $8, and I'll give it a shot. So I told him, looking at the pictures of this car, it's actually like a lime green. It's a really bright green across here and the sides, but the decal sheet has it this, it's not a lime green. It's more of just a kind of a regular green color, not forest green, but it's just a regular green, color. So I'll try to match it as opposed to trying to match the green of the actual race car, and it would make sense to match this a little bit better. And we'll give it a try and see how it turns out. It's a COT. So anyways, that's a custom request. And then the last one I got was this 1997 Jeff Gordon DuPont Monte Carlo, which is actually it's a T-Rex car. I think it was for Jurassic Park. Yeah, I'm looking at it here, Jurassic Park movie in 1997. So the whole car's red, and I'll be able to make this. I think it was available as a 164, but super limited edition. So I can give it a shot. Actually, the guy sent me a car. So he sent me the donor, and I'll just spine the decals and going to use his donor car to make it. So, all right, guys, that is what is coming here in the next few months as I put these together, and yeah, trying to clean up some of my mistakes and make these cars for you guys. So I appreciate it. I did want to say, I'm having problems getting into my Gmail. I hope to fix that here in the next day or two. I don't know what's going on. Something's up with my computer, and so just having computer issues. But anyways, if you've sent me an email in the last few days and I haven't responded, I'll get back to you as soon as I get in and get that done. So, okay, guys, God bless you. Take care, and we will talk to you in the next video.